programme has changed the way I view disability, and I think that's directly impacted the way I work. So I very much take a much more person-centred approach to my work.
I wanted to learn more about people with disabilities. I wanted to have a broader perspective.
It opened my world into the wider world of disability as a clinician working with people with disabilities, but also as a researcher and a student of disability studies.
The Masters in Disability Studies is an interdisciplinary program that focuses on the study of disability from social, cultural, economic, political perspectives.
Specifically, we look at particular issues around human rights and how a rights-based agenda has an impact on the way in which services are constructed and delivered.
Disability studies, I suppose, is something that is an emerging field of scholarship which seeks to open up understanding of disability from multiple perspectives. It's something that spans social sciences, the humanities and beyond.
I've been a disability activist, and then more recently I've been working both at European and national level with disability advocacy. I wanted to take a step back and reflect on what I was doing, and to have a stronger academic foundation for the work that I'm doing.
1 in 7 people across the globe live with disability, so we really have to understand disability as something that's truly an international phenomenon. We have to understand the experience in different cultures and different national contexts of disability and different responses to disability.
The passing and the ratification of the UN Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities, and with our national disability strategy and the whole move towards individualisation and deinstitutionalisation, I think it's critically important that we have a really good evidence base that helps to inform what the new possibilities and approaches can be.
My dissertation looked at the economic downturn in quality of life and the perspectives of people with mild intellectual disabilities. I wanted to know how they were affected, not how their staff or their families or their supporters were affected with them directly.
I would teach a certain amount using lectures, but because the classes tend to be small group classes, all lectures tend to be very participative.
It gave you the possibility to link the ethical foundations of disability studies with very specific questions within litigation.
It was really great to have such broad range of people's knowledge and experience in the field at such different ends and spectrum of disability. We had people who were experiencing it on a personal level, people who lectured and who knew a lot about it on a professional level, from kind of legal, medical, personal backgrounds, economical world and the international and national level. It was really amazing, impressive.
It is hosted at the National Institute for Intellectual Disability, which also offers the first third-level education program for people with intellectual disabilities in Ireland.
You have a few activities with them, and you have some of their professors that are actually teaching both groups of people.
It's a very key part of doing Masters in Disability Studies because it really hones in on the key messages of disability studies.
So the research being undertaken by the students at the master's level is going to be critically important in terms of informing policy, debate and service transformation, resulting in better outcomes for people with disabilities.
I work as a behaviour support specialist, so we're always looking at evidence-based interventions, so now I'm kind of looking from a very rights-based perspective as well and kind of combining the two.
During this master's, political work, academic work, personal aspirations sort of came together.
I would definitely recommend to do the course, no matter what background you're from. If you're working with people with disabilities, definitely, it's changed the way I work.
I am more open to people with disabilities, their voices, their choices, their future.
Unlike any course that I've seen, it challenges the very essence not only of who you are as a professional, but also the essence of who you are as a human being in society.